last year, my mom and my sister and I went on a trip of a lifetime to Las Vegas. We were celebrating my sister's 50th birthday and my 57th birthday, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. We were staying at the MGM Grand along with my sister's husband, who was on tour with Aerosmith. And I've had all this stuff in a bag for a year, and every time I came to, oh, this is a cool charm I found for the page. It says "Rock on, Sister." My sister rocks. Anyway, every time I came to this page to start it, I plucked out the stuff from the box, and then I just couldn't get it on the page. I became really sad when I was trying to work on the page. My mom and my dad have had health issues this year, and they started just a few months after we got back from Las Vegas. And just every time that I started choosing things from this big box of stuff that I had, I found that my heart wasn't into the page. I can't really explain it. I got sad. That's all there was to it. Kind of got depressed about what had happened to my parents, and it's the very same thing that happens to everybody's parents eventually. So, I just needed to buck up and get this page finished. What I'm working on right now is I'm trying to place my ephemera on the page. I'm working in my Journal for No Reason, which is a 12 by 12 calendar that I've turned into a Journal for No Reason. And because I'm working in a 12 by 12 space, I knew that I could use a lot of the cool elements that I had picked up while we were in Las Vegas. And I mean picked up everywhere. What you see me put down right there was a sugar packet from the MGM Grand where we stayed. The car photo right there was the Cirque du Soleil show that was at the MGM Grand in one of their theaters there. And every night when I went to sleep, this big car image was projected on the MGM Grand, and I went to sleep actually looking at that image every single night when we were out there. Just kind of freaky, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. I'm using my boarding passes. I printed my boarding passes, and now I'm using a little bit of ink to just kind of highlight those because they're rather small pieces, and I thought they might need a little bit of highlighting. Of course, not that much highlighting, so I'm rubbing some of that away and just kind of sticking those on to fill some small spots on the journal page. We were out there to see my brother-in-law, who is a lighting crew chief he was the lighting crew chief for Aerosmith on this tour. He tours with a lot of people, so I'm very fortunate. I've gotten to see a lot of shows, and last year I got to meet Def Leppard, courtesy of my brother-in-law. So that was a really nice thing for me, and my boyfriend arranged a trip, and it was all a big surprise, so it was really cool. All right, the iconic Las Vegas kind of sign there. I cut that out of a brochure, and I thought that looked really cool. The Delta Sky Miles element was cut from a napkin, and that became kind of a hard piece to do anything with, so I kind of set that to the side. I did get the set list from Aerosmith that night, and of course it included Dream On, which was cool. So I did cut just a few things from the set list, but on the other page, on the page that faces this, I'm going to try to do another page, maybe like an itinerary page where you can see what we did every single day, so we can keep that as a really good memory. So I'm just tacking everything down with some glue stick. Gotta love some glue stick when you want to move stuff around. And I'm not being too fussed about it. Where are we going to put Dream on? We don't know where we're going to put Dream on. Hitting it again with a little bit of archival ink. And where did I put my glue stick? There it is. Okay, we're going to glue stick that one on right there. That seemed to be a pretty good placement for that. And I like the way the colors are popping through here. I know that there's a lot of black and white imagery going on with the map and with the boarding passes and that sort of thing, but you can see that the Vegas sign kind of really spiced things up. Still don't know what to do with this Sky Miles thing here. So I'm looking for, and then I decide to tear it and think, well, that's going to solve all my problems. And then I tear it up, and that doesn't solve any of my problems at all. And I don't want to cover up the pretty faces in Aerosmith, so I kind of ditched that idea. I have an artist guest pass from the evening, and I did want to put that down with the photograph of Aerosmith. Now, I'm just glue sticking this on right now. I will come back and figure out a way to glue it down better, but right now I'm just still thinking. This is the room key from the MGM Grand, and it came, of course, in a little card wallet folder thing. And I thought it would be kind of cool to even use that wallet to put elements into. My sweet brother-in-law Dave gave my mom and me a flower and had it on our beds in our room. So he left us a note that says, "Welcome to Vegas." And since we were celebrating my birthday and my sister's birthday, he says, "Happy birthday, Tammy," which was very, very sweet of him. He's a nice guy. And there goes the "Welcome to Vegas." I kind of like the placement of that, so go ahead and glue that one down right there. That looks pretty good. And then I'm still kind of working with the card holder thing there. Decide that'll look good there. And put Dave's note on the top of it. I think that'll work out. Still kind of not sure about it, but then I decide that, yeah, I'll go ahead and put that on there. And hit it again with archival ink just to make it stand out just a little bit. And that looks cool. Archival ink is so handy. It kind of makes things pop out, especially a black and white element like that. Glue stick. And I'm just glue sticking that on the left side because I don't quite know what I want to do. I want to tuck something in there, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do. This was just a little element that I bought when I got back. One of the few purchasey things that I made. And I can't quite decide where to put it. It's really cool. It's got a metal airplane on it, and I thought that was really, really neat. But just hesitant about where to put it. It's a rather heavy element. And then I decide that it might look pretty good. Yeah. We're working with some money here. My mom said she wanted to pull handles while we were out there, and she won money while we were in Vegas, and it was so cute to see her, standing at the machines pulling the handles, as she called it, and winning some money. It was just a lot of fun. Again, it's just such a bittersweet memory because my parents are both having health issues, and we're getting to that really kind of challenging time, but it's okay. And I know that a lot of people are there, with their parents, and I'm just grateful every day that we have mom and dad around. Okay, and Sweet Emotion, where should that go? These were encores, Dream On and Sweet Emotion. Sweet Emotion was first, and then Dream On, of course, was the big bad major encore. So I'm trying to figure out where that goes. I think I'll use the rest of that set list probably on the opposite page of this one, where I talk about, each day's event. And we did some great things. We went to the Bellagio. We went to see the Dale Chihuly exhibit at Bellagio, and the fountains and all of that, and it was beautiful. And we went to Venice one day, which was really something spectacular, and I bought some beautiful Venetian beads that I would love to incorporate somewhere, but I'm not sure where that's going to go. Okay, I'm still fiddling with my artist guest pass from Aerosmith. I don't quite know where to put that. And then I thought I had settled on that a while ago, but now I'm kind of, is she going to glue stick or not? Is she going to glue stick? We don't know. The dollars, I don't know where I got that fake money from. I can't really remember. I may have just bought it at the dollar store or something, but I thought it would make a fun addition for the page. And I kind of tore it up. I like raw edges on things, so I'm putting that at the top. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not very centered right there, and you can't quite see it. You'll see it in the end, though. Still thinking about where the guest pass should go. This was cool. I'm narrating this, so I can't see what it says, but it kind of went all along with the the Blue Army wings thing that I always think about, when I think about Aerosmith. And the wings actually came off when I was trying to remove the element from the plastic sleeve. So I just left the plastic sleeve behind the element and just glued down the whole thing. The Rock On Sister thing was just awesome. I loved it. And I had a terrible time trying to get it out of the packaging, but you gotta admit, it is super cool, and I'm really struggling with trying to get it out of the packaging. I can't get it, and I forgot to put my glasses on, so I paused you, and then I decided to use the Rock On Sister element along with the packaging, because the packaging was kind of cool. And so and you can see now, you can kind of see the whole page now. So maybe pausing you for a minute was the best thing. And then I decided to use the element just like that. This is going to make my page not be very flush with the rest of the book, but as it's a journal for no reason, I'm not too fussed about it. I like the way that it's all coming along. So this is it, guys. This is my tribute to Las Vegas, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back and see me and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.